Now confirmed, Princess Leonor marriage announcement shocks Europe. Every headline screams routine royal duty. Suddenly, silence. Then a bombshell. Princess Leonor will marry. Europe stands stunned. Europe wakes up today with its breath caught. Long been speculated, whispered in corridors, hoped by some but never confirmed, until now. The announcement came like lightning. Princess Leonor is getting married. The reaction: shock, jubilation, disbelief. What changed? What made this moment arrive now? This is more than a wedding. It's a tipping point. For a young princess raised under the weight of expectation, stepping forward in love and commitment. For nations watching, for monarchies adjusting under pressure, for a public that both questions and craves authenticity. From the moment the news broke, Spain's streets filled with excitement. Royalists and casual observers alike posting, cheering, crying. Other European courts issue statements, some formal congratulations, others subtle commentary. Analysts scramble: who is the partner? Which royal or non-royal background? What implications for lineage, inheritance, for cross-national alliances? Leonor grew up in the spotlight. Her first public speech at 13. Her military training. Her constitution oath. Each step preparing for a destiny that might never be hers. But now it is. We go back: Madrid schoolyards. Summer retreats. Private moments her public never saw. How she juggled duty and desire, public expectation and private self. Her parents, King Felipe and Queen Letizia, balancing tradition with modernity. The weight of history bearing down. When did the idea of marriage shift from speculation to decision? Insiders point to recent conversations late at night, in royal residences, in small rooms with trusted advisors. Dress fittings, maybe. Ring designs, perhaps. But more than artifacts, the commitment was built in fidelity, loyalty to values, patience in timing, choosing when to speak and when to wait. Critics ask, is this too soon? Is it political? Will hearts and headlines align? Supporters say, this is the natural progression, the fulfillment of what Leonor has been preparing for all her life. Each answer, who, when, how, leads to another question. Who will attend the wedding? Will European monarchs unite under one roof? Will the ceremony be in Madrid, Copenhagen, or somewhere symbolic? How will tradition be honored, and which customs will adapt to modern sensibilities? The announcement also breaks more than just news. It cracks open debates about monarchy's relevance in modern Europe, about identity across generations, about gender and royal duty. A woman heir, raised in democratic Spain, marrying, what role will she play in policy, in national identity, in public service? Public opinions diverge. Some see romance. Some see political calculus. Others feel nostalgia for an older Spain, or fear for what changes this wedding could bring. Will this deepen loyalty, or provoke renewed scrutiny? One certainty: this marriage will become a landmark. A union of hearts, yes, but a union of stories. The story of Leonor the daughter, Leonor the heir, Leonor the symbol. How she has balanced speeches, training, travel, study. How she has practiced being a monarch in waiting, in uniform, in school, in public life. Imagine the wedding day. The cathedral doors open. Families from across Europe gathered. The crowds outside waiting for the first glimpse of the bride. The vows, lyrical, heavy with meaning. The rings, the promise, the cheers. But also the quiet moments, a hand squeezed, a look shared, a prayer whispered. Until then, every public appearance becomes examined. What she wears, who is seen beside her, how she smiles. Every choice matters, because in her, many see not just the continuation of tradition, but the possibility of change. Why does this matter to you, to us? Because we are part of this moment. We live in global day and night, in media flows, in questions of identity. We watch royals because they are human under pressure, we root for authenticity because we seek reflection of ourselves, even in crowns. As Europe reacts, the world waits. For details, date, venue, guests, vows. For moments that will be photographed and remembered. For what this union will mean for Leonor, for her partner, for monarchy itself. This isn't just a marriage announcement. It's a signal. Between duty and desire. Between old world pomp and new world expectation. Between waiting and becoming. By the end of this story, you'll understand not only what changed, but why this announcement shakes more than royal protocol. Why it echoes in hearts and corridors. Why it matters that Princess Leonor, with all the grace she has shown, now steps into a chapter nobody quite saw coming. Because this is the dawning of something Europe has waited for, a confirmation of love, yes. But also a turning point, for tradition, identity, and the future of royalty in a changing world. You will witness the inside angles, the stakes, the fears, the celebration. You will see that behind the headline is a tapestry of history, of personal sacrifice, of national identity. And you'll see that Leonor doesn't just inherit a throne, she inherits a moment. This is the announcement that changes more than status. It changes perception. It changes expectation. It shifts what a queen in waiting can be. We stay with her, because already her story has begun to define what comes next. Already, Europe is changed. And this marriage is only the start.